How's it going, everyone? KingBlackToof here. So I would like to share a deck guide with you. It's a monster beast / Deathwish kind of deck. We use Seleno Harpies, and they'll pull Harpies throughout the game for good value and okay carryover. And we also use a bit of weather to condition people off rows, most likely. Although obviously you want to get value for it too. But because if you put weather down, then most likely they won't go on that row. And then we start using things like Rot Fiends and Old Spear Tip and Geralt to push them onto a particular row and set up for a nice amount of damage there. I've had some decent success with this deck. It's not a top tier meta deck. Really like to share the deck with you anyway, if that's okay. And you know, we can just work on it together maybe. But like I said, I've had some good times with it, so let's have a look at it, shall we? So here's the deck. Now, allow me to talk through it. This is a Dagon deck. We use him for weather. We'll get a Foglet from him, hopefully, if you choose that weather. We also have a Woodland Spirit to produce as our second Foglet. And we have Harpies. These will come out naturally when you play 3 beasts, 1 per 3 beasts. So Selena Harpy is a beast as well as the Harpy Hatchling. So we'll casually get these. But also, if you don't get them all straight away, then the Woodland Spirit will produce 3 beasts. So this will be really good value. This is 5 plus 3 plus 4 from the Harpy because she does 1 wounding, plus 4 from a Foglet, plus a Fog. So really good value if you can get all that to go in together. And you get some nice carryover here a little bit. And usually these will come over with a carryover. So you'll get about 5 minimum. The Archer Spores are great cards to play early on for long rounds. And you know, they can soak up random damage like mangonels and warlong ships and stuff. So they're really, really good. And I imagine are great cards to remove for your opponent, but they're not doing it as much as I would imagine they were doing it yet. And you know, we've got a couple of big power plays in Crones if you need to catch up, because some of these are quite low tempo plays. And that'll be good. Now, the next aspect is when you do go heavy into a round, these will hopefully be doing good value, but then eventually you'll start working on Rot Fiends, and you'll be picking really good rows that will get really good effect from damage all units on the opposite row by 2, and use the Cyclops to activate the Rot Fiend, and you know, you'll get value out of Spear Tip and Geralt to produce a really maximized row. So that's pretty much the deck. You know, you've got her because Clear Skies might be useful because you don't want to be sitting in there. Araka's Venom as well as Morwood for his lock and reduce half power. Now, one of the issues is obviously these Harpies produce 1 eggs, which is really bad for Stamelfords, and we have no real like big Scorch, so maybe Roach could come out for Scorch or something like that, or maybe she could. So that's something we'll consider in the future. But I'm going to show you how it's played, and you can let me know what you think. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now, I'd actually like this to be a bad matchup, so we can see if we can push it. But you know, we don't know what it's going to be like. I find this deck can push a little bit in round 1, which is good. Right, we've got 3 of them, so we don't want them. We've got 2 of these, so we also want to get rid of that. We've got 2 Archer Spores, which is great. We also don't want Roach, so there we go. I wouldn't have really liked 2 Rot Fiends. I've got no way of really activating it, so we'll start with a Archer Spore, and we'll see what he do. This might be armor, or it may not be. I wonder if he'll line up all on 1 row, or whether he's not going to. Place these down first to get some value from these things. And he's not. There is no trio, so there's no real reason to do that anymore. So we'll pick a row. Because we'd like him to go on a certain row. And let me think what kind of cards he's got. They have crewmen, don't they? So I have Geralt, so I don't want him to go on the back row. Although you can Geralt the back row now, if you didn't know. He doesn't push him off the board or anything, but he does do damage. So we will do that on the back row.
Stampf die Elfen in den Sand.
That's fair enough. You could have maybe stopped some of that damage. But These will hopefully stop it a bit. Right, we are 7 behind. This is a 7-point play with also the weather. I mean, it's a very straightforward deck. This is why I think people might enjoy it. Like beginners and novices, maybe. Pretty simple. That's good, I suppose. Right, Woodland Spirit, Geralt, Brew Essence stuff. We don't want to pull those silvers. Right, we've got 2 crewmans there actually, which is not good. We could. Alright, I'm going to play that there, and we've got a bit of a chance with old Spear Tip.
Gib lieber gleich auf.
Pretty difficult. I'm going to have to play my big play here. It's kind of stopping me using Gales. I could push these 3 back and then we're good to go. Alright, we've definitely got a row that we enjoy here. And we've got a very good... There we go. So my strength is really good here, so this is looking really good.
Lang lebe, etc.
Well, hopefully he hits the right units. Not that one. So yeah, unfortunately we haven't got a way to trigger that. Normally, you know, Cyclops are there, but... 4 ahead, and how many points am I ahead? That's like 18. Yeah. 18 points. Commander's Horn or Doof. Yeah. That might threaten him. He's having a good look. It's a threat. Damn straight. Well, that stopped that. That would have been useful. You could say that maybe I didn't need to play that last card there. You know, I was worried about Commander's Horn, which is what I was worried about. We've got 10 carryover, which is really nice. We can probably drive past and then have to probably play 2 cards. We've got Cyclops and that, which is great. We've got that, and yeah, that's good. So I'm going to drive past and hope he has to play 2 cards. He probably won't. I mean, most of the time. Oh, bloody hell. Witches. Might have Nenike. If he's got Nenike, that's really cool. Because that's lucky, isn't it? You've got 2 witches in hand. Cyclops again. Right. Don't want to get a Foglet. Nah, that's fine. Now, I really like the Cyclops' ability to do high damage wounding once you've got set up. Okay, so I can do 11 damage to something. Destroy an ally. Looks like I'm going to have to just guess what row he's going to be on, which is going to be really annoying. Okay, so if it's Geralt, I don't want him hitting the back row. So I'll do that first, actually. May seem like a bad idea, considering how many turns we got. But that'll force him to play on these 2 rows, I reckon. And then we'll place that on the middle one. That'll force him to play on the melee row. And then we'll go back. That's fine. Place that on the middle row.
Blinder, gieriger Narr.
That's weird. That's scaring me. He's scaring me for. I think this is a huge bait. I've never seen it before. All right, huge bait. I'll take it.
Gib lieber gleich auf.
He's going in that row. Very unusual. Right. I'm going to destroy that foglet. Just do some wounding with that.
Lang lebe.
Oh my god. Looking beautiful. Right. Geralt might not be needed. Do a bit of lock, I think. Do that. Guess he's got a scorch.
Du Spaten, ich hab's dir gesagt.
I am amazed. Amazed and appalled. Geralt's really not needed. Well, I don't really want to do Arrakis Venom because then I'm losing value from my Rot Fiend. Geralt would be bad though. Geralt is what I want, but I'll do this first then, I suppose. There we go. That's the value of Rot Fiend. That difference is amazing. I got the feeling he won't be able to really do anything here. He's got one last play, Temerian Infantryman, maybe? That'd be quite a decent amount, but he doesn't do as much now. So...
Bringen wir es hinter uns.
Bam, bam, bam.
Ich bin Ärztin. Ich weiß normalerweise,
medic.
warum ich etwas verschreibe.
Now, that might be granted he had a weird deck. That's cool. Alright, there we go. So, let's play another one. And we'll see if people think the difference. But you can kind of see how I forced him onto a row, although he didn't kind of do what I wanted him to do there. I think he was kind of restricted that he wanted the buff. So, you know, so round one I can kind of push as much as I want most of the time. And then later rounds we can use rows and stuff. Oh boy, don't want all them. Right, so which out of these don't we really want? We want to keep him, obviously. I would say he's probably the least wanted, because these two work together. You know, he pushes them onto a row, he gets good value. The Cyclops and stuff, we don't have a Rock Toss, we may get one. We'll get rid of that for now. I'm going to have to stick with that. I don't want to foglet. Right. Archer Spore. And he's King Bran. King Bran. He has Veteran. I've been wanting to play a Veteran sort of deck where you've got the Clan Tursak Veterans. And how good it would be though. Oh wow, really? So she banishes the card there. Shackle it. Decoy, decoy, decoy. Just like do loads and loads and loads and loads. Right, one of the things we do have to be careful of here, which means I might play my witches soon. Alright, he really doesn't want me to get any sort of stuff going. Let's get the weather going. But I don't know what row to do it on yet, so I'm not going to bother. Actually, I will do it. Because yeah, I've got Geralt Ard if you... Ah, that's what I wanted. Exactly, right. 6 wounding is what I needed. Now, unfortunately, we are going to lose a bit of value here. But I'll take it. So that's why I was going to set up my crones in case he did the ship, which is... Did I mention it? I think I did. You can't say you mentioned it if you didn't. What did he do? Queen's Guard. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that'll be melee in the future, won't it? Okay, that's cool. Queen's Guard.
Weichei. Weichei.
Weichei. Weichei. Right. Crones or no crones?
Ein Wort, das wir geben, halten wir auf.
I mean, that probably is a pass. I've got over half. Double is. I think something that's going to come in is Marigold's Hailstorm. I've seen it a bit. Squirtel are going to love it. I've seen it starting to come in, and you can see how it would be very effective here. It would pretty much cut down me, make it an even game again. But that's good. So as that adapts, we might start seeing Marigold's Hailstorm a lot more. It's still very powerful. There we go. Some carryover. There we go. Very nice. That's not good. That is kind of not good. Because of him. Blech. What other gold have we got? More wood. More wood. Well, okay. Archer Spore. Right, yeah. I'm gonna do that. If he reses Summit, then he gets Ceres and he might not get it next turn. But I think...
Du bist gut. Richtig gut. Soll ich dir eine scheuern?
Probably will get it next turn. But, you know, that was gonna happen anyway, so I'm not gonna play into that. We've got Old Spear Tip, we've got Weather, we've got... I'd love a Rot Fiend and a Cyclops somehow. Don't know how. Oh, balls. Couldn't get rid of those. Rot Fiend.
Ehre wem Ehre gebührt.
Right, I'll scare him with a bit of bad move. Oh, I've got this in German. I didn't realise. Sorry. Sorry about that. We opened some sexy kegs. Play this then. Now he's destroying these really well. You know, he used Coral to do it. Now he may Donner it straight away. It's a very powerful one. Now if we put it there, it's got a chance to go to the melee for him in the future. How much discarding will a man have? That's a question. Luckily that will soak some up, and it can only do a maximum of, I think, 4 damage. So, but I can't deny it, that's the thing. I could do more Vood, but I think... Is there anything better to deny? Let's do that. Now I don't have a way of activating that, but he may decide to try and kill it first, in which case we should have put it on siege, but nothing. Alright, I wonder if these are raiders or raiders of that lost ark. They're not. Shieldsmith and a medic. Medic! Now, torrential rain does 2 damage a turn, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Is exactly the same as the Naraka's Venom. So, probably afford to wait a bit. I'll do that. Do it on that row. Because he's got something there. And when the things come out, I can always push them back. Oh, that's lovely. Well, 5 damage is not lovely though. I'll do it.
Möge die Göttin dich vor allem Bösen bewahren.
I mean, if anything, okay.
Ehre, wem Ehre gebührt.
This is fine, this is fine. Oh wow, oh what? Alright, that's something I didn't realise. He's strengthening Ceres. That's a safe bet, man. You can't consume, you can't steal. Wow. That I didn't realise. Okay, well, fuck you. And also, fuck you. He operated and summoning circle, but that's yeah. Let's give it a shot. Get wrecked. He's gonna steal it. Right, need to not give him an object to lock then. I'm thinking Morvu would be really good on Ceres here. So I'm going to use this first.
Irgendwelche letzten Worte?
And we'll just do these 3. It's unfortunate we're not getting any use out of that weather. Decoy. I'm happy I might have stopped his last medic. Right. Yeah. Now let me just check. I believe Donna is Hey May, so Restore can't do it. So we're safe doing that. We're absolutely safe doing that. We can't possibly do anything.
Das war in der Tat recht beeindruckend.
Medic into Queensguard. Into death. Welcome to your death. She comes out, that's fine. He activates damage, damage, damage. Hope don't. We do this. We've already won, but it doesn't matter because we've got to do it anyway. Correct. Alright. Shame we couldn't activate him. Will he activate now? No. Alright, so, you know, there's a couple of games for you. You can kind of see how it plays. 26 out of 24. Bet you wish you had that. There we go. Alright. No, we do lose. I know it's hard to believe, but we do lose some. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the deck, let me know. It's on Gwent database as well. I've got to write a guide for it if I wish to do that. But thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon with another deck that I think is actually rather good. We'll see.
Pam, param, pam, pam, param.